guys, how are you? Hope you're having a great day and a great time wherever you are. So today I'm going to be telling you why I prefer buying my makeup from the USA as opposed to buying it here in Kenya. So let's get into the video. The first reason has to do with authenticity. There are so many fake makeup products in Kenya. The market is saturated with so many fake makeup products that it's so hard to decipher what is real, what is fake, what is genuine, and the counterfeit products kind of look like the genuine ones, so it's very hard to figure out which one is which. This video is in no way, shape or form to kind of like discredit or to kind of like insult people who buy fake makeup. If you are about that life, that's fine. I bought fake makeup before in my life, and even in the Boys Road I bought some makeup from there, and my face is so sensitive that it just broke out. So for me, that's why I can't do fake makeup, because I don't know the ingredients that they put in that makeup that might even make you have a rash. So for me and fake makeup, we just don't get along. In the Boys Road I can buy earrings, I can buy wigs, they have very nice wigs. I can buy eyelashes, but I can't buy anything that I'm putting on my face like powders and foundations. That is a no-no for me. It's just gonna break me out. So that is why I like buying my makeup from the USA, because I'm guaranteed 100% that I'm going to get genuine makeup. Now most of my makeup is from Sephora. If I don't get it from Sephora, I'll buy it from the brand's website itself. For example, if I'm buying a Colourpop product, a Colourpop lipstick, I will go to colourpop.com and purchase the lipsticks from there. If I'm buying a highlighter from Jeffrey's Cosmetics, I will go to jeffreyscosmetics.com and buy it from there. It's much more easier, it's much more efficient. That way I can be very sure 100% that whatever I'm buying is 100% genuine. I'm all about buying genuine makeup even in Kenya. Like I trust that Madora and Linton's and MAC and Clinique, those are the only places where I can be sure, where I can say genuinely, where I know they sell genuine makeup. And what I really hate is that we all know there are some shops in Kenya, whether they are online shops or physical shops, that sell fake makeup, and they try to lie to us that it's genuine makeup, but we know it's fake. And when they are called out for selling fake makeup, they get angry, they file lawsuits. But we're gonna say as it is. We all know those companies which sell fake makeup products, and we should not support such companies. You know, it's one thing to sell fake makeup when you know, and the buyer knows, and the seller knows it's fake makeup. As opposed to a situation whereby someone is selling you fake makeup and is lying to you, it's genuine, and selling it to you at the same price as genuine makeup. It's a complete rip-off, and I don't agree with that at all. It's completely, it's unethical. So for me, when I buy makeup from the USA, I'm guaranteed I'm gonna get 100% authentic makeup, and I'm gonna get what I paid for. Let me just show you a few examples of products that I bought that are fake, that were being sold as genuine makeup, but it's not genuine makeup, they're just fake products. For example, these two concealers. These are the Maybelline Fit Me matte concealers. They bought them from two different shops, and as you can see, they have even different heights. One is way longer than the other one. Let me put them side by side. As you can see that, guys, one is longer than the other one. One is fake, definitely. Put them at the same level. One is definitely way taller than the other one. As in, like, how did they even get the packaging wrong? So one is definitely fake and one is not, or maybe they are both fake. I don't even know which is which. And worst of all is buying it thinking that it's genuine, then I find out that it's fake. I'd rather buy something fake which I know it's fake than buy something which is masquerading itself like a genuine product and it's actually fake. So that's the case, guys. Another product with so many fake products in Kenya is the illegal concealers. As in, like, we all know this. Actually, I even give up on illegal concealers. Actually, these ones are not even open. They're brand new. As you can see, the packaging is still intact. I still haven't opened them. I even got tired of even using illegal because I open up one tube, it's fake. I open up another one, it's fake. Another one, it's fake. I even got even bored of buying them and tired of buying them. Just a waste of money. Just go online and get the real, genuine product. The second reason why I prefer buying my makeup from the USA as opposed to buying it here in Kenya is obviously because of the cost. Now, I'm going to discuss costs in two ways, in two factors, in terms of the shipping cost and in terms of the cost of the product itself. Let's talk about the shipping cost. Now, most people have been lied to. Let me just be honest, because I'm one of them. I was lied to that shipping things from the USA and makeup in particular is so expensive, you can't afford it, there's taxes, there's delays, there's so many myths surrounding buying things from the USA, and I'm going to demystify those myths because they're all fake. Number one, let's talk about the cost. Now, the two companies which I can highly recommend to you that are good for shipping is number one is Sephora, number two is Box Kenya. I'm going to put a link down below of those two stores or shops so you can check them out. With some of these shipping companies, the shipping cost can go as low as 1k per kilo. That is 1,000 Kenya shillings per kilo. And that is very affordable. Considering if you're buying makeup, you're not buying just one item like from Sephora, you're gonna buy a range of items like maybe like 4 or 3 items. It's gonna be cost effective buying that way than shipping them one by one. Anyway, the shipping cost is like 1k the minimum. Most companies they charge $20 per kg, like Sephora. The good thing with Sephora and Box Kenya, you don't have to deal with customs. They handle that for you. So you're just gonna pay that flat rate of either $15, $20, depending on what the company is charging. But mostly it's a maximum of like $20 per kilo or $10 per kilo. So you're just gonna pay whatever they tell you to pay. You're not gonna have to go deal with customs, go to the airport. All that hassle is taken care of by these shipping companies. So that makes it easier to ship the product, and these companies, they're reliable. You get your product on time, mostly by 2 weeks. Most companies by 2 weeks or 1 week. Kenya sana by 3 months you've got your product. So that's the only downtime with ordering from outside, because it's not instant where you can go into a shop and walk in and walk out with whatever product you're buying. With online shopping, you have to give it a few weeks for them to process your order. So another thing is that these shipping companies like Sephora or Box Kenya, at times they have great offers, whether it's Easter or Black Friday or Christmas, that they lower their shipping charges considerably, so low, to maximize and to make you buy more products online. And cause during that time most companies are also having their own sales. Let me just be honest with you. Let me keep it 100% honest with you. There's some companies that I've used to ship my products from USA to Kenya, and they've been a very huge disappointment. And I'm just gonna tell it as it is. The first company is AGS. AGS means Aramex Global Shipping or Shipping. Now, AGS has disappointed me several times. When it began, the system was very good. I have a whole list of orders that I made with them so many times. And then they started becoming a bit tricky, that they bring in products, something like cost like $2, something like even like a foundation cost like even like a cheap foundation for like $10, and they ship it on its own. When it comes to customs, you are told to pay like 3k for that item. Doesn't make any sense. You try negotiating with them, they won't listen to you. They will tell you to go to the airport and negotiate with customs on the price, on the whatever it is. You're just a big hassle. But when it began, AGS was very good. And then at some point they lost my parcel, and it took them, get this, it took them 1 year, one whole year for them to refund me. I kept following up and down with those people, go to the office, following up for my refund. It took them exactly 1 year to refund me, and that is even after I had pushed them for a long time. So AGS, unless they've changed, I don't recommend them. Another company that I don't recommend for shipping is Buy USA. I think buyusa.com or something. Their prices are exorbitant. It's so expensive for nothing, and you also have to deal with customs. I think the last time I checked. So unless they have changed, these are companies I used like 2 years ago. So unless they have changed, that is how I know they operate, and I don't recommend them. Let's talk about cost in terms of the cost, in terms of the price of the product. Now, to be honest, most products you're buying them from outside and shipping them to Kenya, they are way much cheaper as opposed to you going to a shop here in Kenya and buying them. The cost is, like, for example, let me show you the one example here. You can see it has the KEBS marker, the sticker there for KEBS. So I bought this one in Kenya. This one was 9,500. Can you imagine? And online it goes for $53. Even if we add up the shipping from Sephora and the shipping for to Kenya, it still can't come up to 9,500. It was way too expensive. It's genuine, yes, but not worth the extra money that I paid for it. That reason why I prefer buying my makeup from the USA as opposed to buying it here in Kenya is that you get the latest product, the new launches. Any new product that has launched in the market, you're able to get your hands on it instantly, just like that. As opposed to buying it here in Kenya, where you have to wait for the product to be, for the company to order the product from the brand itself. As opposed to when you're buying online, you're able to log into the website, go and purchase whatever you're purchasing, put it in your cart and check out, and it's shipped within 2 weeks and you have it. And you're able to select the kind of shades you want, the colors you want. You have all those options. Let me give you a very good example. Now, MAC has the MAC Dazzle liquid eyeshadows, which I'm sure most of you may not be familiar with because they're not yet in Kenya. The reason why they're not yet in Kenya, honestly, I don't even know why it's not even in Kenya yet. I don't even know why MAC Cosmetics in Kenya does not have the MAC Liquid Dazzle eyeshadows. Before filming this video, I called MAC. They told me they haven't got them and they're not even sure if they're gonna be getting them. So MAC Dazzle Liquid eyeshadows came out last year on August. On August 8th, that's when they were launched. And they've been online ever since. So I saw some YouTubers, some international YouTubers using them, and I was so excited because they were looking so nice, and so I love glittery eyeshadows. So I went to MAC to look for them. They weren't there, and honestly I was disappointed because they launched a long time ago and we haven't got them. Still on the point of getting the latest releases and the newest launches, you are able to get limited edition items like this is the ABH Prism palette, which is no longer available. The Desi XKT Dose of Colors collection, the highlighter, again a limited edition not available. The ABH Amrizi highlighter, also very nice. And most of these nice things, they're honestly limited editions. Clean Hill, X-Becca highlighter palette, all these limited edition products which you cannot get your hands on right now, you can easily get them online when as soon as they launch. So long as you're quick with your hands, you're able to get online very fast and you have very fast and good internet connection, because most of these products, they sell out very fast. Like the Kylie Jenner products, her collections, they sell out within seconds or minutes. Like within 3 minutes, if you're not online, if you haven't checked out in your cart, the product is gone. The fourth reason why I like buying my makeup from the USA or from the UK or other countries is because of variety. You get a wide variety of products, from the most expensive to the least expensive, from the darkest shade of foundation to the latest shade of foundation. There's a whole wide variety. If you want the small samples, another good example, when MAC launched the MAC Pro Long Wear Concealers, again I was so excited because the reviews online and on YouTube were so awesome. People were saying it's the best concealer, it's the next level up to touch shape tip concealer. people were praising, people were happy, and I was more than excited to go to MAC and buy it. So I went to MAC to look for it, and again, sadly, they only had 6 shades. Like seriously, MAC, 6 shades. The concealer itself has almost like over 20 shades online. So many shades. And because I already knew my shade based on my usage of MAC foundations and concealers, I already knew what shade I would range in between. So I was so heavily disappointed to go to MAC and find they only had 6 shades. That means that I'd have to take like 2 shades and combine them to get my shade, which is a waste of money. So I think MAC Cosmetics Kenya needs to step it up and make sure they bring us most of the products, if not all of them. Like even the MAC X Patrick Star collection, it was never brought to Kenya, and the MAC Patrick Star powder is so nice. So I was hoping they'll bring it in Kenya so they can buy another jar of the same, because I had already bought one online, but it's sold out so fast. I only got one in the 5th point, and this one makes me so happy of why I buy makeup from outside is because of the free samples. And Sephora will give you a birthday gift on your birthday. If you're a VIB Rouge or VIB member in Sephora, you get certain packs and certain rewards based on how much money you spend in Sephora. Last year and last year but one, I spent a lot of money in Sephora, and I got so many free items. Let me show you a few of them. These are all things I've got as samples from buying products online. A good example here are the Tarte. These are gloves I got from Tarte from buying their concealer over the Christmas season. And then we have one full size product. This is a Paula's Choice Brightening Essence. If you watched my channel before, you know I love Paula's Choice products. They had a sale again. You buy a certain amount of products and you get a free sample, full size sample of the brightening essence. So I got all this one for free. I haven't even opened it, but I like it very much because I've used one before. And then we have one of the reasons why I like buying, why I like getting samples from Sephora or from anywhere. So if I got a sample of product like this from Makeup Forever, it's a Makeup Forever Aqua XL eyeshadows. This thing was very good. It's a liquid eyeshadow that dries up nicely in a way that you don't have any flakiness or any wetness on your eyeshadow. So because I like this so much, I used it and then I went ahead and bought the full size product. So buying samples kind of helps me get to know and to discover new makeup products. So these are all mostly skincare items that I've got from as a sample sizes from Sephora. So these are just a few of them. Most of them I've already used them up. These are now the remaining ones. Now this product is very expensive online if you go and check it out. So I like getting these samples because they help me to test out the product before I go ahead and buy the full size product. So I have that one. I have some primers here from Becca, from MAC, from Smashbox, from Dr. Brandt. This is the Paula's Choice, also another skincare sample I got. And here we have a few sachets. All these, guys, all these are free samples from Sephora. So the next reason why I don't buy makeup from in Kenya is because most of these products have been sitting in the shelves for a long time. I'm not saying they're expired, but the consistency and the texture of those products will not be the same as when you buy them from outside. A while ago, I think it was about like 1 or 2 months ago, someone put up a post in Glam Life. If you don't know Glam Life, what are you doing? Get onto Glam Life in Facebook. If you're into makeup, you need to be in Glam Life group in Facebook. Someone posted that a certain makeup store here in Kenya had very rude employees. You go there and you're treated like you don't know what you're buying, like you don't know makeup, even if you know what makeup is. Simply because you don't have makeup on your face, they judge you based on your appearance, which is so wrong. And most people came on that post and commented that it's true, that they're getting the same experience as well. They're being I don't know, just say mistreated by their employees, or mishandled, or disrespected is the right word. They look at you and they judge you based on how you look like you don't look like you can afford to buy makeup, or like you don't know what a concealer is or a highlighter. I remember one day I went to a makeup store and I was looking for a highlighter, and I knew the highlighter I wanted was from Black Up. So I went to the highlighter section and I started swatching the highlighter on my hand. Then the sales lady came and she was like, but you know, you're not supposed to apply that powder all over your face. I'm like, duh, I know, it's a highlighter, I can't apply the highlighter all over my face, I know. But that's just because I didn't have makeup on that day. She just assumed I didn't know what a highlighter was. So for me, I cannot stand rude customer service or people who are selling things like they're unwilling to sell. I'll simply walk out and go and buy from another store or shop, or I'll go online and buy whatever I want to buy. Anything that's available physically here locally is also available online. So why would I deal with bad customer service? With all that being said, there are a few reasons why at times I still buy makeup from Kenya. Now, just because I buy makeup from the USA doesn't mean that I don't buy any makeup products from Kenya. For example, I have a Joanna K Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. I have several Suzy Beauty brushes and some concealers from her. I buy things from Mark as well and from Clinique. Now, the only reason why I would buy, the major reason why I would buy something from here instead of buying from outside is maybe when I need something urgently. Like if I need a concealer and the ones I have, I've run out of concealer and I need one urgently. I don't have time to wait for 2 weeks for it to be shipped to Kenya, so I need it urgently. I go to the store and I buy it. And still on that point, I say it's best to do your research, because at times in reality, let me just be honest with you, it's cheaper buying some products here in Kenya than buy them online. For example, the MAC lipsticks, they go for $18.50, that is like $19, that's like 2K. And the retail price here in Kenya is 2,800, which is honestly cheaper than you buy them from outside and shipping them here in Kenya. So for some things, small things, for some things it's honestly easier and cheaper buying from Kenya than shipping from outside. So I always say, always do your research. Find out whether it's cost effective buying here in Kenya as opposed to shipping, or vice versa. So another reason why I prefer buying some products here in Kenya is, for example, like for the MAC limited edition products, they sell out so fast on the MAC Cosmetics website, so I'm not able to get my hands on them. For example, the MAC Mariah Carey collection, which came out in December, about like 2 years ago, that collection was very hard to get. It sold out so fast. I didn't even know if MAC Kenya was gonna have it. So when I called one of my friends working at MAC and asked them if they're gonna get it, and they told me they're gonna have it, I was so happy. So I went to MAC and I bought whatever I needed from that collection, which I could not get online. One of the downsides of online shopping, why people don't like it, is because of there's so many cases of fraud. People stealing other people's credit card information. You wake up one day and your bank is wiped clean. You're back to square one. You're at $0.00 in your account. So what I would recommend, number one, you either have the shipping company buy and ship the products for you, which most companies do for free. That way you only send money to them through M-Pesa. None of the credit cards are caught in between the transactions. If not, you do what I do. For me, I prefer buying my own products. So if I'm checking out, I choose my own samples. I accumulate points, like in Sephora. So I prefer having my own card, using my own card, and making my own transactions myself. I normally prefer having 2 separate cards. So you have one credit card is for online shopping, and another card is for your other money. So that way, even if and I put a very limited amount of money in my online credit shopping card or debit card for shopping, so that in case of anything happening, I don't have any losses or have very minimal losses. I have been wanting to make this video for a long time because I get so many questions. Sometimes I post something on Instagram, people ask me, why did you buy this and this? And I'll be like, I bought it from the USA. They're like, how did you buy, why did you buy it? How did you ship it? The customs, the taxes, so many questions. So I thought it's best I make this video to address this thing once and for all, so that you guys know how I buy my makeup products from the USA, how I ship them, why I buy them, and why I prefer buying from the USA as opposed from buying in Kenya. In my channel, most of my makeup products, most of the things I'm going to be using are from the States and from the UK, from different kinds, from outside the country basically. I made this video for you guys so I can share my tips with you and how to save money when buying things online as opposed to buying them here in Kenya. And that concludes my video. Please subscribe to my channel, share this video, like this video, comment down below and let me know what things you bought online, what was your experience buying things online, which companies have you used, which ones do you recommend. Let me know in the comments down below.